Alright, let's not waste time. GTA 6's map is huge, like way bigger than people think. Everyone's focused on Vice City, but that's just the center. It's like calling GTA 5's map just Los Santos and forgetting about Blaine County and Paleto Bay. So I went through everything: trailers, leaks, Rockstar site, community documents, and here's where we're at. These are every single district, region, or town we know exist in GTA 6's map so far, and what might be waiting in each one. Alright, let's get into it. This is the big one. Everyone knows it, we've seen it in both trailers: neon lights, clubs, highways, rooftop parties. This is GTA's Miami. And just like the real one, it's dense, vertical, and crowded. You've got Ocean Drive, the beachfront strip with palm trees, muscle cars, and influencers. Downtown Vice City, skyscrapers, banks, and at least one confirmed heist: Sinfrontera National Bank. There's also Vice Beach, full of tourists, beach NPCs, possibly activities like volleyball or parasailing. Also, there's a club district with the 919, the Jack of Hearts strip club, and recording studios. Vice City is where the money flows and where things kind of fall apart fast. North of Vice City, we have Port Gellhorn. Port Gellhorn is industrial, grimy, and looks like where all of the shady deals go down. You've got warehouses, rail yards, trucks, and container thefts. And from the 2022 leaks, we know that there are delivery events and pickup missions. This is where Jason's doing cargo robberies in the leaks. This place screams missions where you're loading bags into trucks, dodging cops, and stashing stolen art behind laundromats. If Vice City is where you flex, Port Gellhorn is where you grind. Linento is this swampy southern island town. This is where Jason's safe house is here in the early story. You've got a stilt house in a flood zone, a boat marina owned by Brian Heder, a dive bar called the Rusty Anchor, and parole officers, ankle monitors, and people getting picked up from prison. It's low energy, low stakes, at least at first. This is where Jason and Lucia try to stay off the radar, and clearly fail. It's also probably the tutorial zone, but don't be surprised if you come back here later for something darker. Then we have Ambrioza. Just like we talked about yesterday, this is Rockstar's take on rural Florida corruption. Ambrioza is home to Allied Crystal, a shady sugar company polluting everything. We know the mayor is Aaron Henshaw, a populist clown backed by big business. There's sugar fields with controlled burns and flooding from hurricanes. And there's a biker gang there called the Final Chapter MC. This town feels like it was built to rot. Everything there is dying: the economy, the people, and even the land. Rockstar is absolutely setting this place up for some twisted missions. Think political bribes, environmental sabotage, and maybe a few accidents at the refinery. La Pearl is rough. It's where the San Forsan Haitian gang operates. We've seen apartment complexes with shootouts, a gang standoff in a hallway, and this location is possibly linked to Lucia's past or someone she knows. Expect missions here to be chaotic, kicking down doors, maybe some story-driven betrayal stuff. This feels like the kind of place that Rockstar uses to show you how deep crime runs. Not just money, but community, family, and loyalty. This is Rockstar's take on the Everglades. There's confirmed airboat chase missions, crocodile or gators in the water, and dirt roads, fishing spots, and bayou houses. It's isolated, swampy, and dangerous. It's kind of the place that feels like you'd go to dump a body or meet someone who really doesn't want to be found. There might be some moonshine running side missions out there, or crazy locals with missions like go wrestle a boar. And with Rockstar rumored to have hunting in the game, this is definitely the spot. Now, this isn't a district per se, but it's important to know about. The Starlet Motel. This is where Jason and Lucia hide out mid-story. We've seen a shootout in the parking lot, Lucia hiding from gunmen, and Jason throwing someone into a car during a fire. This might be the game's Act 2 crash point, where the heat's on and everything starts to break bad. Now, this last one is massive. I mean, literally. Mount Caliga is shaping up to be GTA 6's answer to Mount Chiliad, but way more grounded and dangerous. It's referenced in the internal debug menus, and multiple fan maps place it northwest of Vice City, towering over the rural edges of the state. It's visible in distant shots from Trailer 1, and we get a much better look in the release screenshots. Expect drug labs or militia camps tucked away in the trees, long hiking or chase missions that go vertical. And I believe that there's going to be some possible paranormal stuff. Remember, Chiliad had UFOs. Expect really good hunting and fishing in this region. So that's where we're at. 10 distinct areas, all pointing to a massive, diverse, multi-layered map. and Rockstar's barely scratched the surface publicly. So what we got is a mix of neon wealth in Vice City, industrial decay in Port Gellhorn, swamp poverty in Key Linento, full-on political corruption in Ambrioza, gang wars in La Pearl, rural chaos in the Grass Rivers, and dense forest in Mount Caliga. But this isn't just a bigger map, it's a deeper and more detailed one. But with all that being said, what do you think? Which areas are you most hyped to explore? Do you think Rockstar's hiding even more cities in the back half? And do you think that we're gonna get a Liberty City DLC or a crossover, or maybe even Cuba somewhere on the map? Let me know in the comments and drop your wildest speculation. And you've made it this far, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos just like this one. Well, with all of that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.